Hey guys, Kiki Cannon here with Cant Studios and welcome to another video. In today's video, I am just going to be going over the creation of my Zelda, the White Witchel dress from Breath of the Wild. And it's just going to be a quick video. If you have any questions, just feel free to leave them below. So please feel free to stick around if this interests you. And thank you guys so much, and I hope to see you in my next video. So starting off, I just want to say I know that she doesn't wear the crown with this specific outfit. However, the crown was created for my shop and I was selling them, and I honestly just fell in love with the crown, and I think it's just such a beautiful piece. So after the crown was 3 modeled, I resin printed it, and I used Shido Box and my Liku Saturn. I have tutorials on my page if you're interested in learning more about the process. I did just do a singular photo shoot to advertise the crown, and I really like how the photos turned out overall for this piece. So since I was making the full white dress, I figured I would just add the piece to that. So here are the other pieces, which I all have molds of because it's something that I usually regularly cast, because I also sell this in my Etsy. So the original pieces were made with plastic, and I believe one of them was also part of a yo-yo at one point. And then I made my molds off of those pieces, and I'm just casting them in urethane resin and using my dyes and powders. I have a lot of different tutorials on this stuff if you're interested in for more in-depth explanation of this process. It's scarier than it looks, I promise. It's super easy, and all the products I'm using are from Smooth On, but you don't have to use Smooth On's products to do this stuff. And I'm brushing in the gold finger, which is just the gold powder, to coat and just color my pieces so I don't have to paint them. I believe for the original pieces I ended up priming and painting them and not casting them in a powder. You can do it either way, just depending on what you want to do. For anyone who's interested, I will have a product list below. The mold material is Rebound, and I'm just using a urethane resin. I believe this is Smooth Cast 300. I could be wrong, but I believe it's 300. And after my pieces are done, I just have to do some sanding and clean up. And it looks like all the pieces came out really well and clean. I don't really see anything noticeable that's going to cause any issues, so we can move forward. So after the pieces are done, I just have to do some sanding and cleanup. I probably should have swept off more off the top to make it easier to clean up, but it's not really a huge deal. I have holes in the mold, but sometimes they just get a little filled, but it really helps have like a guide point. And after that's done, I can go ahead and add all the jump rings and the jewelry. And usually before I do this, I will do like a clear coat on the top. And here's what the complete set looks like. I have a lot of photos of it because, like I said, I did originally sell the full sets in my Etsy shop, as well as this belt kit, which I also sold in my Etsy shop. So for the belt kit, I basically made vectors and I was able to laser cut it out, which is why I was able to get so clean, which is super handy. So it's basically just the belt kit I sell, but I'm going through and painting it. And after I get it all primed and painted, I just glue it together with cement glue. Once I have glue on both sides, I just carefully line it up with the lines that are on the belt and use that as a guide. And I'm basically just lining up where the centerpiece is going to go, and I'm just going to cut out all the edge trim pieces so that the centerpiece can lay flat inside of the belt. And removing some of the paint would be better because if I just glue it to the paint, it's not going to be it's not going to stick as well. So I always recommend sanding. I think it looks pretty good with the cutout piece like that and set in there. And then I added some shading with some darker colors just to make it pop. I really wish I had more of the process of making the dress, but I either lost the recordings or I didn't record, I'm not really sure. And the accordion skirt I actually got from EZCosplay, I'm pretty sure. I was recently looking up and trying to find a link for the one that I got, and I was unsuccessful, so I'm not sure if they still sell that. And I made my own little fairies for the photo shoot that I did. I do document some of my photo shoot experiences and put them on TikTok if you're interested. Some of them are silly. I had some struggle with those ears, but I am getting different ears now. I do not recommend that kind. And here's the final result for the full costume and photo shoot. I appreciate you guys watching the whole video, and I hope you enjoy my upcoming videos. Thank you all so much. So thank you guys for sticking around. If you happen to stick around the whole video, I really appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe if you want more cosplay content and also resin printing video because I have a lot more on the way. I really do appreciate it. I am still trying to make a partner on YouTube. I haven't quite got there yet, so I'm hoping with my new videos, maybe I can make that happen this year for 2022. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Hope to see you at my next video.